Everyone,
Hi,
today
everyone.
we are so excited to welcome you back to our daily series in English. And as you know, this series is created for people from all over the world because our business is a global digital business. So it's not limited by the location, and it's not just in Vietnam, but anywhere around the globe. And that is why we host this Go Live series in English to open our range and to connect with more people internationally. In today's topic, we would love to share with you some important information about what you need and what you don't need to start a profitable digital business. And before we begin our topic today, let us reintroduce about ourselves. For me, my name is Hồng. I'm living in Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm a mother of two elementary school boys. I used to work in the corporate world, and I used to run my traditional business in the restaurant industry and the pharmaceutical sector. And now I have been building my digital business for several years. And that is a little bit about me. Now let's turn to Miss Rosie.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Hong, and hi, everyone. Hi, Miss Lee and well, can you hear me well? Yeah, okay. My name is Liang Rosie, and currently I am working and living in Hanoi, Vietnam, with my a small family of 4 members. And also, I'm working in the education sector as a lecturer at a university in Hanoi. Very nice to see you here today to let's together with us talking about what you need and you don't need to start a profitable digital business. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, Miss Huong Phan, please.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Huong Phan, currently in Ho Chi Minh City. I've been a lecturer for nearly 20 years and a mom of 2 teens and a solopreneur for the past few years. I jumped into this business because it helped me a lot to shift my mindset, review my confidence, and start creating a life with more confidence. More freedom, time freedom, financial flexibility, and the mental freedom too. And so today I'm excited to share something about you mean that what you need and don't need to start a profitable digital business with our partners here. So now you would like to know more about our partners, maybe Miss Lệ Phan.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Huong Phan, and hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me today. So my name is Mila. I'm a full-time mom of three, and I'm living in Sóc Trăng, Vietnam. I'm also running a global digital business, and I'm very happy to be here today, sharing something information about you need and don't need to be mm, digital business today. So thank you. Turn to Miss Hong, please.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Miss Lei and Miss Huong Phan for your wonderful introductions. And as you can see here, we all come from different background, different cities of Vietnam, and different career paths. But we all can be here in this business, and that is the beauty of this business model. I mean, it welcomes people from all walks of life, right? And you have gotten to know us a little better. So now let's dive into the main topic today. What is what you need? What is the truly matters to start this business, and what you may think that you need but actually don't. So let's begin with the first part of the sessions, and Miss Huong Phan will share with you more information about this, the part of what you need to start a profitable digital business. Miss Huong, please.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Hong. The first very important part when we start up a business is the mindset and foundation. So I'm going to share something with you with the first part here. And as you know that many people, I think that most people already learned about or already heard about the mindset. And today I'm not going to share something about the theory. I share something how I apply the mindset in my journey here so that you can understand what the mindset is. So when people talk about the mindset, I mean the grow mindset. I'm gonna share something about the grow mindset. And when people talk about the mindset, something sounds abstract. But for me, a grow mindset simply means this: I'm not there yet, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to study more. And honestly, it's exactly how I started in this business. As I mentioned many times, that I had been a lecturer for almost 20 years and very familiar with the education, with the textbooks, with the classrooms. But the digital space, yeah, it's totally new for me at the first time. So I had to learn the new platforms, new tools, new ways of communicating with the people, or new skills like content creation, like video making, or video editation, or automation, attraction marketing, anything. I mean that everything is new for me at the first time. And a growth mindset is what helped me to say that it's okay not to know. It's okay to start again, but it's not okay to stay stuck. So when the challenge came, trust me, that mindset became my emotional anchor. When I felt overwhelmed, I told myself that it does something I haven't learned yet. When the distractions show up, I remind myself what I focus on is growth, choose wisely, and when I face objections, I I mean the objection from the people or even from myself, I said, even new direction looks strange until it become your normal. Yeah. So for me, a growth mindset doesn't make things easier, but it makes you much more stronger, and it helps you stay focused. Stay curious instead of scared, anything that you haven't known before, and committed instead of discouraged. And the second thing that you really need in startup something new or start up a business is a strong why. You need to know why you start this. For me, it wasn't that's a quote on the world that we've seen many ways. It was the thing that kept me awake, thinking about the future I wanted for myself and for my kids too. And when you have a clear why, something amazing can be happens. The first I want you to know is that you know which direction is right for you when you know the why strongly. And a strong why acts like a compass. It helps you recognize the opportunities that support your future and walk away from things that distract you. And the the next thing is who can help you to get there. So when your why is clear, you naturally gravitate to what your mentors, your coaches, your successful leaders, or to what the environment and the system that match your values. But most importantly, your why keeps you resilient. Whenever I feel tired, so maybe in running the digital business now, something you still feel tired, right? But whenever we felt tired, I felt tired. Whenever I learning a new skill felt slow. Whenever someone doubt what I was doing, I always came back to my why. Yeah. So I need to answer the question that why I want to do that. I want more freedom. I want more choices. I want a life that didn't depend on checking more hours for money or for anything. And I want to show my kids that their mom could grow at any age. And every time I reminded myself of that, I feel stronger, much, much stronger. And that's why helped me, keep moving forward, even when the journey wasn't easy. I think the same to you guys. So to sum up the first point in my presentation is you don't need profession to start a digital business, this online business. You just need a growth mindset to keep learning and a strong why to keep moving. I mean, the growth mindset to keep learning and strong mindset, a strong why to keep moving. I mean, that's with those two foundations, everything else become possible. And now to have you see what comes next on this journey, I will hand over to the next speaker who will share more about the tools and the support system that actually make this digital business work. Yeah, your turn. Maybe Miss Le Phan, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Hương. I will continue the part two about what you don't need to worry about when you start the digital business. Today, I will sharing something important about a tool, a skill, and support you receive when you start the online business. Firstly, is a proven system and mentorship. Uh, One of the reasons that people feel have when starting this is they fear that I don't know what to do or how can I start from where. And totally I understand that feeling. I understand that feeling because we're the same. And the good news is you don't need to be figuring out everything in this business. You get it, you get access to grow a system step by step, and uh, it has been tested globally, and you don't need way too much time or make too much effort to build your online business, because have in this system have provide already a product um, automation system can support you to help you get work let work is work smarter, and you can spend more time for your family, support you 24/7. uh, for example, when the first I joined, I didn't know how to set up the digital funnel or create content, but thanks to the system, the, the training, this guided me from there, and I learned small action day by day, and I growing by the time. And about the mentorship, the mentorship. Um, um, you are will be surrounded by the people who already achieve or have a strong result, so they will guide you from personally. For example, when I have some difficult or something, I feel stuck, I will get to my mentor or my coach, and they will help me to solve this and guide me clearly the information. Yeah, and the second really about basic digital skill. Anyone can learn. Another fear that people having is I'm not a tech savvy and I don't think I can do this. But honestly, you don't need to have an advanced the tech savvy. If you can use the social media, can take a photo or send a message or create a simple content, a simple post. Uh, you can already have basic skill. For example, when I was a mom, and I just know how to create a simple post. And but now I from the training I learned, and I know how to build the personal content, the personal brand, and how to making a video, and at my outlet, and while still being with my kids. So anyone can learn, and you can and you not learn alone. You have a community support with mentorship, with mentor and coach, and You will be guided there, learning step by step to do this digital business. All we need just you have strong white, like Ms. Huong mentioned before, and everything have a guide very detailed, and you will learn a small action from day by day, and you can easy to follow and to do this. And thank you. This is about my sharing, and maybe it will be a turn to Miss her to tell you, to sharing you about the third one in this journey. And back to you, Mr. Please.
Thank you, Ms. Millet. All right, so we have just gone through 2 key points. The first one, the thing that you need in this digital business, right? It is the mindset and the foundation, presented very clearly by Ms. Huong Phan. And the second one is about the tools, the skill, and the support, presented by Mrs. Millet. And now we're going to move on to the next one with the thing that you don't really need in this digital business, right? No, to be exact, I would say that the thing that you don't need before you can start the digital business. Why? A lot of people, when, let's say, seeing us going live like this, they think, wow, I need to have so many skills, right? I need to have the business experiences, or I need to have the kind of very big investment, etc. So now, let me tell you, the very first thing that you need to be very clear about starting a digital business is that you need to have a strong mindset, as Ms. Huong said, right? But for the tools, for the skills, and the support, actually, you don't have to possess previously. So let's say, number one, you don't need to have a big investment in order to do a digital business, right? Let's say, I used to work in the traditional business, and the investment is really huge, right? Like it can be not just million, but billion. But for this one, yeah, millions can work, right? So don't worry. You don't have to worry about the investment, because the big investment is your mindset. It is not the money in your pocket. Remember that? The second misconception, that means the thing that you misunderstand about this business, is that you need to have very like prior experience. No, actually, you don't need to have the prior experience about doing the business. A lot of people think, okay, tell Rosie, you used to work in a traditional business. You used to be a CEO, right? And even the CMO of your own traditional business. So that's the reason why you can work it well. But me, I'm just like an employee. I am just a worker in a company. I don't have any prior experience. How can I do it? Now, let's just slow down, and yeah, let your mindset raise the voice. So you don't really need to have the big business experience, right? Because when you come in here, you will be trained, right? You will be supported by the leaders, by the mentor, by the coach. So don't worry about it. If you don't have it, it's okay to start, right? As long as you dare to start your own digital business, then you can do it. Of course, we don't say that you don't need the business knowledge. No, it doesn't mean so. We say that you don't need the prior experience in doing business. But when you start to do it, you're going to be trained. You're going to be coached, right? So don't worry. That is the second misconception. And the next one is about the automated system. Previously, Ms. Millet said that, yeah, in this one, you will need the tools and the skill. But it also doesn't mean that you need to have or to possess all of them before you start this digital business, right? If you can start it at zero understanding about the automated system. As me as well, before doing this digital business, I used to know nothing about the online business, right? But I still started. And the amazing part here is that we are trained to understand about what an automated system is, how to create it, and how to run it successfully, right? You may worry about how to create the content, how to market your digital business, how to advertise, or how to just to create the funnel. Yeah, that's the thing that you're gonna learn in this digital business, but it doesn't mean that you have to know all of them before you start this one. So don't worry, you're gonna be trained. The next one is about the language, right? Number four is about the language. Many people think, especially for the Vietnamese people, they think that they need to know English very well. You may think, oh, her, you can speak English well, so that's the reason why you started doing this digital business. But actually, a lot of people they don't really know English, but they still decided to start, and now they are very successful. It doesn't mean that okay, we like you you can do this business just in Vietnamese, but it means that you need to be very like hardworking in, no, not really. I mean, like you have to know how to use the supportive tools. For example, we have all kind of Google Translation, right? Well, actually, today we have the Vietnamese training system, but in the past, like 3 years ago, we're gonna see that everything was done in English, but still many people jumped in and they use Google Translation or they use other kind of application to help them understand everything in English, right, by translating it into Vietnamese. But nowadays we have the English version and also have Vietnamese version. And you see, if you really understand the English, then you're gonna see that we are here speaking English to the audience from all over the world. It can be the Vietnamese people living in Vietnam or living worldwide. It can be the people coming from other country, not just Vietnamese people, right? Because this is the global digital business. And the last but not least one is about the world market relationships. You're gonna see that okay, you are working online, and yeah, you want to, let's say, uh, bring us a very valuable solution, an all-in-one solution, right? But I'm wondering, I can do it because I don't have a lot of relationship, right? A lot of people asking that question. They are worrying about whether they can work it out when they don't know a lot of people, and they don't want to chase their friends. They don't want to chase their college or any other out there. So the best part of this digital business is the automated system, as I mentioned before, and the market is the worldwide audience. It is not like the people around you, right? But it is the people out there, right? All over Vietnam and all over the world. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's just help you with the automated system, and then you can do it. So I have just mentioned the five misconception that a lot of people used to to think about that. But we also have many other things that you don't need to worry when start this digital business. And let's move on with the next one presented by Mrs. Hong Bui. Please.
Thank you, Mr. for your great sharing in detail. And now let's move to another part of what you do need to start a digital business. Um, I want to talk about a very common misconception that another misconception that beginners may often worry about. That is, people think that they need a huge audience to start this digital business, and many others believe that they need full-time hours to work to make it work. But the truth is you don't need thousands of followers to get started this business, because um, this is not about selling to your friend list. It's about learning, growing, and creating um, and attracting the right people to your business. And through your value and message that you share on the platform that you use, like Facebook, LinkedIn, or TikTok, Instagram, And when the content is genuine and valuable, the platform will deliver it to the right people who need to hear it. For example, like if you are watching us here in this go live or the reply later, it may be something for a reason. You might there are something in this session that you find resonates with you, or you may be looking for another opportunity, another direction for yourself, and that is how this work. That is how this business works. This business model works, and so you don't need a big audience to get business started. And the next point is, the last point is you don't need full-time hours to work to set up and run this business, because this business is flexible. So you can work anytime, anywhere, and you can start with only 1, 2, or 3 hours per day to set up, to run it, and to track your system. Like you can see here, okay, we can see our team here. Miss Huong can run this business alongside with her full-time job as a lecturer at the university, and me, I can work on mine at the early morning, and in the free time. Or Miss Her, she can go live here with us now, because she doesn't have the class at the moment, right? So other parts that I have been sharing with you, that is, you don't need to have a big audience to get this business started, and you don't need to have to spend full-time hours to make it work, because, and of course, when you if you want to go on into this business and grow it fast, you absolutely can spend full time, and that is your options. I mean, so and so the two parts at my point to share with you is you don't need a huge audience, and you don't need full-time hours to work to set up and run this business. And so after 4 parts of what you don't need and what you need to start this business, and my part has come to the end of this session today. And thank you everyone for joining us today. Our goal is help you to see that this business model is absolutely possible for ordinary people who have a desire to grow, to learn, and to create a better future for themselves and their families. So the session today, if you find something resonates with you, feel free to reach out to any of us here, Miss Huong Phan, Miss Auntie Rosie, Miss Vĩ Lệ Phan, or me, Hồng Bùi here. We're here to answer any questions that you may have. And we hope that you found something value today. And we can't wait to see you in the next session of the next week. So thank you for joining us here today. We truly appreciate your time and your presence here. Anyone
Thank you very
have?
much.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that our information today is so useful for the people who want to know more about our business. So, guys, if you're watching this video, or if you watch the replay of this, so and you want to know more about the profitable digital business, reach us, Miss Anchor, Miss Mi Lệ Phan, Miss Hồng Bùi, or me, Huong Phan, to get to know more about this. Yeah. Thank you so much, and see you next
Much.
episode.
Thank
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 you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
and see
everyone.
you.
Yeah, bye bye.